I like cinnamon.
It's a great cliffhanger. Oh shit. Hello everybody, this is another week of One Life to Live from March of 1992 that I reacted to on Patreon. You could see the full episode reactions on patreon.com/OCGTV. As for this video, enjoy some of my favorite moments of the week, and trying to get around a lot of copyright issues with YouTube, but enjoy what I can post. So in the Friday episode, Tina said she might
I changed my mind. I'm not selling
screw
Serenity
Max
Springs to
out
Max.
of
I'm keeping it for myself.
Well,
Serenity
bravo,
Springs.
Tina.
Thank you. I'm just really afraid, Cain, that she's gonna have her feelings hurt.
Well,
No
I
shit.
think many will be amazed by what you're capable of.
I would think Max should be more concerned about this.
It's not a good time.
He must really like Blair.
Blair, Luna
go.
was just leaving.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
We can do this later.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, okay, but we need to talk about. I thought this was important enough.
No.
So you think it's all right that I don't have partners? You think I can do this by myself?
I think so. I think, you need someone to be supportive.
As much as I don't love this story, I do hope Max and Luna give her a hell of a confrontation, because she does deserve it. The kinkiness continues.
Tell me. Tell me.
What?
Tell me everything about your business assets.
Well, I put in for a warrant to search her apartment, and you, my brother, are going with me.
I question making a search without probable cause.
Well, at least Hank is smart about this,
Well, I question
and
you
that
questioning
Alex
my
would
methods.
keep the evidence.
I am your boss, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess we don't want to cross that line, do we? And we sure don't want to eat the wrong foods, huh?
Wrong by whose standards, Gannon? Yours? As in how to be a politically acceptable African American, or the Food and Drug Administration's idea of a healthy diet?
So saith the Princeton grad, the homeboy from the nice, clean suburbs.
Listen, do I have to eat what you eat to prove I'm the right kind of black man for you? Do I have to have a scar on my face from some white street gang to belong? I'm beginning to think that the one with the oversized chip on his shoulder about being black is you, my brother.
Oh,
It's Sarah. She disappeared. She left me this note.
Let me see this.
I can't blame Sarah for running away.
Okay,
Running away from Carlo.
No sweat. Can't
Running away from her pill addiction.
okay, I will. Yeah,
Running away
of
from
course.
Cassie's jealousy.
Thanks.
She has reasons to run away.
Carrie?
She ain't got pills, does she? Oh, I thought she was running away from the pills. She just ran away so she could take her pills. Mess.
Here it is, darling. Yes, come on in, please. My wedding present to you, dear. Raz, you can wait in the hall. Thank you.
This would be a good time for Hank to show up. This guy on a leash.
Anthony Zimmer. He's that naughty boy that stole all that money from you and your Atlantic City slot machine.
If you had a minute to spare alone with me.
Certainly, Max. Cain, would you mind? Please.
I'll be nearby if you need me.
Cain makes me roll my eyes.
Classy company.
So that implies that I'm not, right? Listen, I got that land away from Asa for one lousy
Tina
dollar.
just has a
$1.
chip on her
You give me
shoulder.
1 ounce of credit for that. Do you hear me? And then after I do that, I bring it to you, and you want to just cut me right out of your plans.
$26,317. You did it, Alex. Every penny that deal owed me.
Now Hank finally arrives.
What an honor! D.A. Gannon, Commissioner Nichols, and 2 friends. How fun. Can I get you boys a glass of champagne? Anybody?
And, what's
I'm
this?
sure
No,
typical
no,
Dumb cops
Mr.
on a soap
Nichols,
opera
don't
won't find
open that bag, it's
anything.
personal.
We don't have a conventional marriage. No, this little one doesn't work very well because I think it's running low on batteries. But you know all about batteries, don't you, Hank?
Bo, what are you doing here? What the hell are you? This is official business. Now get out of here.
Where is she, Carlo?
At least Bo's making this more interesting.
Not the time to replace me.
Sarah!
That's his wife. One of them.
She disappeared. I want to know where you took her.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bo.
I want to make love to you on Millions. With all of these presidents watching us. You are the hand. I am the glove. The perfect fit to rule the town of Landview.
So I'm definitely sold on Alex and Carlo at this point. I think they are a very entertaining villainous duo that are now married. They have sold me on them. I feel the complete opposite about Tina and Cain. I feel like they are like the great value version of Alex and Carlo, where Cain's like this cocky, try-hard schemer, and Tina is this insecure schemer. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get to see Tina's downfall, because her screwing over her friends, definitely a scummy move. And if I have to endure a bunch of Tina and Cain scenes, then I better get a hell of a downfall for Tina. That's all I want with that story, because it's annoying. I feel sorry for Sarah, who's just running away but still popping her pills to feel better. I liked Bo going and confronting Carlo while Hank was failing again with Carlo and Alex. I need Hank to get a win soon. Like, by April. We're in March. Hank better get some kind of win by April, because he's been around on the show for only a little over a month now, but he's been taking a lot of L's since I started watching. Carlo and Alex were the highlight, being kinky. Very entertaining duo. They have both grown on me already, but I always kind of like watching the villains. What can I say? I guess I do.
I didn't do what I did.
I don't know why Max is throwing an attitude
I
at
was so
Luna.
upset by what Tina had done to us, I forgot Blair was here. Barging in on you two, it was an accident. I wasn't out of jealousy, I swear. If I could undo the damage that I've done, I would.
I don't know how. Blair has cut me dead and won't even answer my phone calls.
I'll go to her. I'll explain how it was my mistake. Don't you worry. Luna Moody's gonna patch it all up for you.
Luna's just getting the shaft all the way around in the story.
If you're so serious about not
I do wonder
give
why
him my raise.
Dorian is so into this relationship.
How could I refuse you?
Because Jason's so blasé.
He'll get his money.
Jason,
Must be a lust thing for the younger man.
Go,
Here go Asa.
You don't need another piece of property.
No, I need loyalty. That's what I need. Loyalty for my family. I guess I ain't about to get it here, am I?
Now, Asa's taken as much L's as Hank.
And you've been very helpful, Asa. I really appreciate it.
Who? That's how you appreciate it, by avoiding me? Have you lost all interest in a good ride?
I don't know exactly what their connection is. If it's just friendly or more.
Blair,
Come on. You've had a few setbacks, but you got more faith than anybody I know.
Well, it's being tested, Mike. Trial by fire, as they say.
Andrew, If you're still beating yourself up about shooting the general...
Look,
I really
don't
think-
start on me, Mike, because, you know, I think I'm entitled. I think I'm going to give
I
myself
love a good
permission.
religious
Isn't that shrink
character
jargon?
that it's just realistic,
That's what we
still
say
has to go
sometimes.
through
Yeah, so
trials
I'm
and
gonna give myself
tribulations, have that
permission.
faith tested. That's why I was looking forward to Andrew's story.
Just out of curiosity, any idea how you're going to do that?
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to take off this collar of mine. I'm going to get out there, try to have a good time for once in my life.
Oh, I got to see this.
Take off his collar. We're gonna let loose. Andrew, again, a character I highly enjoy. He's letting loose, having his faith tested, even though he's the Reverend in Landview. As always, I want to see where they go with Andrew. And I do like his friendship with Dr. Jonas, whose first name I can't remember.
You and he were,
That was a lifetime ago.
She was involved with Carlo.
well, I know that...
Explains Carlo and Ace's
someone once that I
volatile
loved married.
relationship.
I thought those feelings were dead, but just keep flooding back.
Cain, I know the man. That's all. Okay, and I'm just a little surprised that he would marry Alex all enough. I mean, he's so controlled and self-contained, and she's a maniac.
Don't worry. I have every intention of taking care of Tina.
Thanks.
Starting in about 10 minutes.
Nobody makes me roll my eyes on this show like Cain.
I told you I don't want any partners.
Who said anything about partners?
I have already turned down 2 people. And here they are.
Let's see what they got.
Would you look how cozy they look?
But yeah, Tina, this gentleman has already picked Ace's pocket. Watch out he doesn't pick yours. You better, just drop what you accused me of. You got it?
Okay. Nobody's
Is it
intimidated by you,
temporary
Cain.
in its ugly head? Or are we just getting a look at the real Cain Logan?
Cain just makes me roll my eyes. Seems like he's going to be involved now with Asa and Renee's relationship. Adding Carlo to the mix is interesting, though. Luna's such a sad case at this point. She's in the friend zone with Max. She's being weak. Like, she's also getting screwed over by Tina here. She's not fighting for it. Max is playing the whole, oh, I'm going to fight my way back and get back into working with Tina. As I said at the beginning, still want Tina to have her downfall for being selfish. And Cain will probably be that downfall. Like, I guess it is supposed to be ironic that she's so, oh, I hate when people act like I'm dumb. But I think she's slowly probably going to fall for Cain's scheming bullshit, although she hasn't fallen for him trying to turn it into a romantic situation. So I guess that's good.
If you're thinking by any chance of the death of Victor Lord, I know you were his private duty nurse when he died. Or perhaps I should say, when he was murdered.
I wanna look up information on Victor Lord's death to see if this is a rewrite, but I won't.
I'm gonna go call Blair, see if I can salvage this evening.
And what about Luna? Although it's her own fault at this point. She's being weak.
Blair?
Oh, it's
This is
Max.
Max. Listen, I absolutely positively have to talk to you, so I'm coming over.
Dorian's gonna arrive. She's gonna think it's Max.
Max! I like cinnamon. Max, I like cinnamon.
It's a great cliffhanger. Oh shit! Great cliffhanger though. Definitely makes me look forward to the next episode to see the confrontation between sisters. Addie, who Dorian seems to have put through it, but Dorian's now going to have the upper hand on Blair because now Dorian knows everything. So I want to see how Blair recovers, but more so this confrontation. Coming off a slower episode, but with a great cliffhanger where Dorian went to go visit Blair, but Addie opened the door and old sisters are about to come face to face. I thought about it after watching the episode yesterday. Is Dorian going to recognize Addie? I don't know if she's seen Addie as an adult. I don't know how long it's been since these two sisters have seen each other. So that could be the way out for the writers to get Blair and Addie out of this predicament. But I assume Addie has seen pictures of Dorian. I don't know. We're going to see how it all plays out. I am excited about that cliffhanger.
Cinnamon, Max. I like cinnamon, Max.
Uh-oh.
Hello, I'm
Dorian doesn't recognize her.
This is my daughter's apartment, Cassie Buchanan. Mind my coming in and waiting?
Yeah, I don't know how Addie's going to handle this, though.
Would it be too much trouble to ask for something cold to drink? Oh, there's no rush, dear. Please take your time.
I mean, Dorian, you can't tell something's wrong with her.
What's going on?
Well, good thing Blair got home. She's going to have to explain this away, though.
Sorry, I suppose I should have called.
Blair and Addie got out of the situation with Dorian showing up, but it definitely left Addie feeling pretty bad. Dorian continues to just let Blair get away with things. Her discovering that Blair actually had the brush should have caused more of a rift, but I guess not. And I'm glad it's Carlo and Alex and not Tina and Cain.
Oh, and this economy?
$1.
Well, I was just thinking that you have so much to teach me.
Let's see if Hank can finally get an upper hand. I have my doubts.
Dinner, Mr. Gannon.
Well, sorry about that. I hate to spoil your appetite, but...
Oh, hey, most people don't bring their own doggy bag to dinner.
Oh, no. See, this is not my doggy bag. This was found in a dumpster behind your apartment building.
Really?
Oh, yes. And this was found as well.
A dog collar?
Yeah, it was actually buckled around the neck of a very naked man who was freezing his little buns off among the trash. Now, what do you think about that?
There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, Carlo's really worried about the Sarah thing.
The question
That is his Achilles heel.
Sarah.
What is Alex's
You don't really
Achilles heel?
believe
That's
Gannon
what
has
I
her in
want
his
to know.
closet, do you? If he did, he would have slapped her into
Or is she just delusionally
Unless she's
confident all the time?
enjoying.
Carlo and Alex were as entertaining as usual. Hank is trying to play some mind games with Carlo, which is working. Sarah is Carlo's Achilles heel. Like I said during the episode, I want to know what Alex's Achilles heel is, though, because she's so overly confident all the time. There's got to be something in there. We'll see if Hank could ever discover what that is.
What's wrong?
Kevin and Leanne got married.
What?
Yes, they eloped.
Oh, that's great. She hasn't upset this family enough. She's got to drag one
I've
of your
been waiting
sons down
for
the
Asa
altar.
to
You know, there's just perfect.
blow a gasket
The mother,
on Kevin and
a
Leanne's
blackmailing
marriage.
witch. The daughter, a cradle-robbing gold digger. I tell you this, I give it 6 months, it'll pass like the bad flu.
He might not be wrong.
The baby that was supposed to be ours is not
I
ours
forgot
at
about
all.
this.
Max is the father. You know, I got a friend named Max. Funny, is he? Now, here's the guy I'd be worried about, this Max fella. If she's telling the truth, he's the daddy, and he doesn't even know it. Jason. Jason.
Yeah, thanks, Roadie.
Hey, hold on, wait.
What?
Oh, look.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. Here.
No, look, okay, I know you're not Max, and I know you're not Kevin, but what's the problem? Let's tell Roadie
trust
the
me,
story.
okay?
She gonna hit on Andrew? She liking what she's seeing and hearing. She better get good with God first.
Ah, then you
I don't
just
think Stephanie
came for
wants anything to do with Alex.
No, I didn't come for a visit. I came here to ask you again. Please. Please to call off this whole bizarre joke.
Oh. Here are the newlywed lovebirds.
Well, come here, you two. And congratulations. I hear you're going to give company to CJ and Sarah to the next generation of Buchanans. This is a fine, fine day, isn't it?
So,
Okay, maybe he can go along with it.
Now you listen up, Leanne.
Oh, now we're gonna get the real Asa.
You are carrying the next Buchanan heir, and you will comport yourself in a manner befitting this family.
May I help you, sir?
I was told I'd find Renee Buchanan.
Cain want with
She might have
Carlo.
been when I just got here.
Mr. Hesse. And you are?
Cain Rogan, Asa Buchanan's assistant.
I would have liked to have seen the
Cain,
Carlo Renee Asa love
I
triangle
don't
whenever that
think
was.
there's really anything for Asa to know about this.
Neither do I.
If that was a thing, but I'm assuming
He's
it
not even
probably
here.
was.
I believe he's at the club.
Thank you. It's only my deep concern for Stephanie that keeps me from asking you to leave immediately.
I'm quite serious, Renee. There is a problem with Stephanie, a big one.
You offer me your bed, your body, your love. I am a rich man, beyond my wildest dreams, which are filled only with images of you, my Renee.
I don't love Cain being brought into Carlo's story.
Your skin soft, my passion hard.
But this show insists on making Cain work.
Would have thought you had that kind of poetry in your nasty little heart.
Stand it.
What the hell are you
Here
doing?
we go.
Asa, Carlo is here to talk to me about...
I don't give a rat's behind why you're here. Everywhere I turn, they ignore. In my restaurant, in my town, in my face. You sure as hell are not going to stay in my house, too. Now get lost and stay away from my wife.
No, Asa,
It's
please,
all right,
wait.
Renee. I'll talk with you also.
You will talk to her nowhere. My wife is off limits. You got that?
Carlo came here to talk to me about Stephanie. Once again, you made the right gesture at the wrong time.
And once again, you didn't hear a word I said. I don't give a damn why Carlo came over here. I don't
I
give
guess
a damn
Cain
about
was
Carlo's
successful
whiny
in
movies either.
stoking more fire in this
Why are you such a sucker for
marriage
a
in the
damn
wrong
stray
way.
lamb, you?
I am tired of justifying my every move to you. Why can't you just believe me, trust me? Why can't you believe that I was talking to Carlo for a damn good reason?
I'm loving Asa and Renee arguments.
Why you were married to a woman in whom you obviously have no trust.
So I guess Cain finally did something good, stoking this fire.
I'm sorry, Blair. I'd like to talk to you, but not your answering machine.
Asa does want Blair to be his side piece. Cain's gonna keep stoking that fire between Asa and Renee, which I don't mind for the arguments. Well, that was it for that episode. Another solid, entertaining episode of this show, despite the tracking issues. Obviously, the Asa and Renee fight was a highlight for me. I like the fire in their scenes. Asa also did a good job trying to placate everyone with the Kevin and Leanne marriage, but then in private, giving Leanne some warnings about what she should do. going forward. So a good entertaining episode from Asa for sure. The Stephanie issue with Carlo and Alex's marriage also seems to make a lot of sense, because it seems like Carlo and Alex had quite the relationship full of hate. If at one point Alex tried to kill Carlo, now they're married. So that dynamic also stays entertaining. As I said during the episode, I'm enjoying the community feel of the show. How Jason is related to Wanda, who owns a restaurant. Roadies is like a classic 90s bar that everyone's attending to. Andrew continued to let loose. He jammed with his saxophone without his friend, Dr. Jonas. And then even chatted up a bar rat who was very into him. But he didn't give her a lot of information. I don't think he's necessarily looking right now. I think he's just trying to not feel guilty for having to kill that person, but saving Jake's life. Even though this is a recasted Sarah, I feel like they're trying to do a good job of...
Now, Bo, are you? Liar, you're a liar, you're a liar!
I was going to say, they're doing a good job of still making you kind of want to root for Bo and Sarah, even though Sarah's such a hot mess.
Sarah?
No, Bo, it's your wife.
Wow, that was bad, Bo.
The current one. Cassie. Remember me? You hear the music at least.
So Addie is still out of it after a run-in with Dorian. It's really set her back.
Can you hear anything?
Well, anyway, it wasn't nonfiction, it was a novel.
Oh, one of those silly romance novels she's always lapping up.
How do you know it's silly, Asa? You ever try one?
When would I have time to read a good book, much less
Asa
or trash?
reading a
And I hope you
romance
don't have time
novel
for
would
that
be
nonsense
something.
either.
Wait. I think this is it right here. Oh.
The hell is she using for a bookmark?
So he's trying to cause more dissension between Asa and Renee. It's the one thing I like that Cain's doing, because I love a good Asa and Renee yelling match so far.
Please.
Well, maybe Jason will come around.
Hey,
I'm gonna go change.
I thought we were having dinner tonight.
I said if I was
Dorian
around.
should give him the cold shoulder.
Oh, and why weren't you?
I heard a friend was in trouble.
I don't know where you are. I look in the mirror, I think, I used to be as young as that Marty creature once.
Marty Saybrook?
Not Marty being a creature.
Is that what this is about?
Oh, don't tell me you haven't been tempted.
Oh, you're losing your mind, Dorian.
Honestly, Jason has not been tempted by
Marty
Marty.
Saybrook is a whiny brat. I worked my way through that type a long time ago. I'm feeling boxed in. You know, a lot of doors are slamming shut. And you're the one that's slamming them.
So do you want to say goodbye?
I like that they're having this very real conversation. I really feel like they're just stalling until Bo realizes where Sarah went, the cabin.
That weekend we decided to just escape.
This is probably that weekend that they were at the cabin.
We snuck off to that beautiful lodge in the mountains.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone will know this when I ask this question, but...
Are you glad we came here?
Is this like a rewrite memory completely, or did Bo and the old Sarah have this weekend getaway in a cabin? I'd love to know.
I think we don't mend
So
when they are
Blair
worn out, Max.
got around in a bunch of foster homes.
I'm trying. I mean, they
That would explain
give you love and
her
affection for as long as they can,
reluctance to love and affection. So that's a
but
good,
finally,
some
that
good
fires
writing.
out, and I do have feelings, Max. If I choose to keep them to myself, I mean, aren't I allowed? My heart. It's just a heart.
Listen,
that's yours.
everyone who's watching this, I want to like
There are plenty of other
Max
women
and
out
Blair.
there.
I do. Still not
Just
sold
find one of
though.
them and forget about me.
You say so, why not? All right, I surrender.
Max, this isn't supposed to be a battle.
It was.
Yeah, well, I doubt I'm worth as much as you think.
That's what I lost. Now's a chance to show you how very much you are worth.
This has been a good episode for relationship discussions and
More than I can ever tell you with words.
issues.
My beloved Renee, you offer me your bed, your body.
Ace is gonna have a cow.
What the hell? My soul is yours forever, Carlo. These letters to you! They meant so much to you! You just had to keep them in you! Pick them up! I said, pick them up!
It seems like a fantasy, but I guess it's real. Renee didn't fight back. Disappointing.
She's really beautiful. She's what you would call like petite. And she has these beautiful blue eyes, very light colored.
Hopefully
blue.
Cassie's not hearing
a
this.
misty blue, like smoke.
Lord. Well, he better hurry before this.
To my family and friends,
Not a suicide
I'm
note.
sorrier than you will ever know for the hurt I'm about to cause you. But my own pain has simply gotten to be too much to bear.
You know, the last time she was taking pills, I didn't think she was actually trying to kill herself, but I guess I was wrong. I loved all the couples in this episode having their problems. Dorian and Jason got a couple scenes of their issues together. Their dynamics of younger man, older woman continues to make Dorian uneasy, I think. But also Jason's just, I've said this many times since watching, he's so like la-zi-da that it's hard to see what he actually cares about, and maybe that's an issue with Dorian. But it seemed like Dorian was jealous of him and Marty when she should be jealous of him and Leanne. Probably that's who he keeps pining after and is suspicious about her pregnancy. Max and Blair still not my cup of tea yet, but I did love Blair's backstory, her being an orphan and us getting why she is so afraid to really give her heart to Max right now, and Max called her out for that, and then they seem to end things for now. Will Luna take advantage of that? Who knows? Asa and the Cain story, I wanted more from that. Because, listen, I've said it, Cain gets on my nerves. And so if he's going to be this schemer who's outfoxing everyone, I'm going to need some good fallout. And Asa's over-the-top fallout with Renee not getting a rebuttal is not the type of argument I wanted. Those two work when Renee gets her shit in too, and she didn't get her shit in. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some follow-up scenes of that. I hope so. Blair and Dorian, the ending was a little odd. I didn't know if they were trying to show that Dorian is suspicious of Blair now for bringing up that dream story. If she knows that Blair knows that she might have killed her ex-husband or not. Either way, I'm intrigued and I can't wait for the Addie fallout with Dorian. I feel like I'm forgetting something in this episode that happened. I always forget Sarah and Bo because I'm not completely invested in that, but I'm not invested in that. It did get serious by the end with Sarah possibly writing a suicide note with a bunch of pills, but I do think Bo is heading on over to the rescue and will likely get there in time, hopefully. But I don't know, Malone and Griffith's One Life to Live here, I do think just gets grittier and grittier as we go along, which is why I think I'm going to love the era. I'm loving 92 so far. Can't wait to start a new week, honestly. But that's all for this week of One Life to Live.